My name is Mark Howell. I'm going to be your instructor for NET175 this semester. This class is, we're kind of revamping the whole thing. The title is still Wireless Technology, but this is the first year that we're actually going to integrate a wireless certification into the class. Right now, we're going to prepare you to be a certified wireless technician. That is a certification that is one of many offered by the Certified Wireless Professionals Association, or some abbreviation like that. So this class is going to be based on their test prep guide, their study guide, and that should have been the book that you received, that you should have gotten from the bookstore, a Certified Wireless Technician Official Study Guide. I think you may have also got a 3-ring binder, which I don't have. Not a 3-ring binder, but just kind of one of those plastic spiral bound with all the PowerPoint slides in them. So it'll be interesting to see how this class, you just have to bear with me on how this, if now most of the material between my lectures, the materials I give you, and what's on the CWT website, which will register you in probably in maybe the end of week 2, maybe week 3 by the time we get there. But that's, we'll see. And that website has small self-paced videos, some questions to ask. But one thing good they've got is the practice exam that you can take as many times you want. And as we get near the end of the semester, I'll probably run through that with you several times to the point where you're probably sick of it. But that's okay. But then you'll be able to sit for the certification. Then at least you can put something on your resume that you're certified as a wireless technician on your resume. And anytime in any of the technology fields, certifications are key. So you're going to have to bear with me this semester. We will see what we can do to make this happen. So I told you about the textbook. Now, I'm on campus pretty much from 7:30 in the morning till probably 3:30 in the afternoon. I've got slated 2 blocks of times for my office hours, 8 to 9:15, and then again 1 to 2. But if you stop by my office, you can see I'm usually on campus pretty much most of the time, because I've only got classes Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so Thursday and Fridays I'm pretty wide open. But if it's not any one of these times, let's make an appointment, and we'll work that out. You can send me an email. You can give me a phone call. A little bit later, I'll show you what else I'd use as far as communication. So what I'm hoping we'll do is, hopefully, like I said, picked up the textbook at the bookstore. Basically, this is an introductory to wireless, the wireless technology, and how you can apply troubleshooting skills, engineering skills to design and troubleshoot wireless networks. If nothing else, this class will help you in your home environment to say, hey, do I have my wireless access point in the right place? And when something comes up, I know how to fix it. So, like I said, I'm hoping that when you finish the class, you'll understand some of the wireless standards. You'll understand some different basics in wireless transmission techniques. Look at network topology, how to design it, what kind of hardware it can use, what kind of operating systems are being used. Because we all know that even when you look at your phones, you've got multiple operating systems running from, if you got an iPhone versus if you're using an Android, you got 2 totally different operating systems that are running that, but they all have the same foundational wireless technology background, support. So those are kind of things we're going to try to get through. And to me, the biggest outcome, if I can get you, is get you certified as a wireless technician, a certified wireless certified technician when this class is done. Now, it's an online class. That doesn't mean that attendance is not required. Attendance is done a little bit different, but it basically means since we're meeting like 17, 18 times, 20% of that probably means somewhere about 3 to 4 absences. I could drop you from the class. If that becomes an issue, just let me know. We can talk things through, try to work out ways to make sure you don't fall behind or can catch up if you do. I don't want to put anyone in a position where they feel like they have to drop a class. But if you do have to withdraw, just keep in mind, it's usually the third week or so in October. Check the school calendar for that. And then if you're on a financial plan, if you've got a student loan, be careful. If you drop that class, that may have some impact. So just make sure you understand the conditions of your loan. Now, how's this class going to be graded? It's going to be graded on 50% of your test will be based on, I don't know, the more I think about it, I don't like the chapter exams that currently exist, because one, they're fairly easy, but we'll see. But I planned on having you be based on some chapter exams, and then also 20%, 25% of your tests will be a test on labs. There's probably half a dozen or so labs that we'll be doing. And then 20% of your grade is based on sitting for the CWT certification exam. Now, if it gets to the point, if you pass it, pretty much probably guarantee yourself an A. But if for some reason you don't pass it, we've got some other options we'll work in based on your score. That'll be 20% of your grade. They may have to play some of the games there. We'll see how that plays out. Now, these last two things is one of the things that, because it's an online class, communication between me and you is crucial. And one of the ways that I found in all the online classes I've taught is give you a way to basically talk to me every week. And that's what I use this reflection journal for. But I also use this reflection journal for is attendance. So if you do not turn in a reflection journal, guess what? You're marked absent for the week. I mean, you can turn in your assignments, but you forget the reflection journal, you will still be marked absent for the week. So that reflection journal is your ticket to attendance. It's free form. You can talk about the class. You can talk about problems you're having. You can talk about the material. I've had people talk about their pets, their favorite color, music they like, recipes, whatever floats your boat. But at least, and I enjoy it because it gives me a way to, since it's not a seated class, I can't see you face to face, don't get any chance to relate to you. This reflection journal gives me that opportunity to do that, to get to know you a little bit differently than just do an assignment, grade it, and gee, if you didn't have any troubles, I'd never get to know you. Gives you another chance. The last 2% of your grade is registered for an app called Remind. Once we get into Moodle here, I'll show you that, and you'll be able to see what that. But basically, Remind is a way that once you register, we can text each other, and it kind of keeps our cell phones private from each other. But because being an online class, I know most of you, if you're working, whenever you may get weird times when you get a chance to do your homework. And if you don't understand something at the weird times, this is a way to text me an question, and I can get you an answer relatively quickly. If you send me an email, I may be 24 hours out of sync there. I'm usually checking my email quite a lot, but I don't check that as quickly as I check my texts. So if you register for Remind, I automatically give you 2% towards your final grade. So I highly recommend. You don't even have to use it. You can just register and receive the text that I sent. And that's all you got to do. But you get 2%. School's on a 10-point grading scale. The rough idea, and I'm probably going to revamp some of this, but basically the first couple of weeks is getting to understand the importance of wireless, what it's used for, what it can be used for, where it's going. Then we'll get you in week 3 registered into the CWNP and maybe do the first practice exam just to see what the final exam is going to be like. And also then you'll know as you're going through the material what you want to do, how deep you need to study it, how well you want to study it, and go through. And then from there on out, it may be, I've got it for a chapter week for 9 weeks, and then the last 3 to 4 weeks is prepping for the certification exam. Right now, that was my original thought. The more I think about it, I may tweak it a little bit, but right now, let's just keep that in the back of your head, and we'll go from there. So that's kind of where I'm going to do that. Now, other resources available, disability services. Tu Sigmund is the director of that group. And if you have any questions with disabilities, or if you got COVID questions, maybe you don't want to wear a mask or something, you got to contact Tuesday, and she'll go through that. There's some financial resources there, so I'm hoping that helps you understand a little bit of what is in the syllabus. Let me see if I can bring up. So I'm going to post this video. You'll have a paper copy of the syllabus. You got to take the syllabus quiz, because that syllabus quiz opens up all of the rest of the chapters. And then when it comes to that out-of-class communication, that remind registration, I posted a link. Click that link, enter your phone number, and if you're in multiple classes of mine, I think you can still register in multiple times. But either way, I need you to register so just click the link, answer their questions, and you're good to go. When it comes to CWT registration stuff, we'll post that stuff as we get closer. So hopefully that gives you a rough idea of what's going to happen in this class. If for some reason, I'd say if we go totally online, but this class is totally online. So our means of communication, the assignments will be posted in Moodle. I'll be posting kind of a weekly video as to the things to expect. I will have office hours. I'll probably even post some virtual office hours if need be. All assignments will be done in Moodle, submitted through Moodle. And if you've got any questions, issues, stop by my office, send me an email, send me a text with remind, because I'm here to help you succeed. And the only way I can do that, I'm not a mind reader, so you got to tell me if you're having troubles. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. If you're not having any questions, then I look forward to seeing you sometime on campus. Have a great day. Bye-bye.